Roddy Ricch sued for copyright infringement over a monster hit, The Box. Now Roddy Ricch, the West Coast rapper, seems to be in some sort of major legal trouble just weeks after flexing his $500,000 booking price. Roddy's being sued by Greg Perry, an older artist, over his 2020 Song of the Year, The Box. Now rappers being sued for copyright infringement and similarities in music is nothing new to us, with one of hip-hop's biggest artists, Jay-Z, being sued over a sample in his song Big Pimpin' with UGK, claiming that it violated moral rights. Now this lawsuit comes just 2 weeks after Roddy Ricch, Don Toliver, and their label Atlanta Records were suspected of faking streams, which was blatantly obvious when Don Toliver released a song that hit 7 million views in a day. 7 million views with fake emoji comments, all to show you that labels are doing sketchy business to make the artist more appealing to their listeners. This song, Come On Down, by Greg Perry, is probably one of the biggest reaches in terms of only caring about things when money's involved. This song and The Box sound the same, only for the first 7 seconds, nothing else, which is something that Greg Perry himself would disagree with, as when he filed the lawsuit, he said, Exberg, musicology analyst, confirms that the ascending minor scale played by violin at the opening of Come On Down is a distinctive musical element which recurs a total of 6 times throughout the song. And then he later went on to say, comparative analysis of the beat, lyrics, hook, rhythmic structure, and metrical placement, and narrative context by musicology experts demonstrate clearly and convincingly that The Box is unauthorized duplication and infringement of certain elements of Come On Down. Now this song is 45 years old, so old that I could barely find a picture of who Greg Perry really was. We know the music industry is very scandalous and shiesty, where moral ethics are not really valued sometimes when money is to gain. Like many of us watching, this is new to us, but apparently, artists have been sampling and licensing Come On Down for years, particularly since 2008, when Young Jeezy licensed the song from Def Jam on his song Wordplay and gave them 60% interest on the song for copyright infringement. And even Memphis rapper Roddy had to license it for a song I remember back in 2016. The question everyone is wondering is why did it take him for so long to sue Roddy Ricch, almost 3 years after the song came out and after gaining 1 billion streams? Because for most people, it seems like he's only waiting for the song to be successful to really make his mark to get some peculiar gain. Now recently, Roddy Ricch was on Joe Budden's podcast and revealed his feature price, which was $500,000, $500K a show, which is what he was paid to perform at the Governor's Ball in New York City last June. Now oftentimes, we begin to see trends and patterns of old school rappers who begin to seemingly hate and be envious of the new school rappers who they think aren't a tenth as more talented as they were. However, they're getting 10 times the bag they got due to streaming nowadays, due to younger audiences of hip-hop, and still be everything that they can never capitalize on and take advantage of. Now this leads to academics' point of him being slandered for calling rappers, old rappers of course, broken and dusty, because even though what he said, was kind of taken out of context and sounds rude by the self of broken dusty, what he was saying is they're not eating like they should, and they're claiming to be the hip-hop founders. It's like the lawsuit against Roddy and his producer should be thrown out due to the fact that there's barely any similarities. It's like the only one thing you can say is similar is the fact that at the start of the song, there's a 7-minute intro. That's the same. That's kind of similar to like the chorus of a song. But from the lyrics, from the tempo, nothing is similar at all. And I think it's just a stretch, man. Like personally, this Greg Perry, the dude's like 70 or 80 years old. Yes, I understand the music business why they have lawyers for the cases like these because, people do your stuff. You can get your money from royalties, publishings, and just copyright infringement. But in this case, I don't think it's going to work, man. Only thing you can say also is that, on the other hand, Jeezy and Yo Gotti have used it both before and they somewhat paid, and there was still a copyright infringement issue, like I said before. So it's not really clear how this is going to go down. But in my opinion, I honestly feel that, your boy Roddy's going to beat this case. And I don't think it's going to result in a settlement. I think it's just going to go out the window, just similar to the Jay-Z case that I talked about earlier in the video. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching this video. Jared the Star. It's a shorter video today, but we're staying consistent. Let's get it.